Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're unpacking a massive question. What actually creates global wealth or poverty?
So think about it. Why are some nations super rich while others completely fail?
Look at Nogales. It's literally one city cut in half by a fence with drastically different living standards.
Both sides share the exact same geography and culture. So what causes this huge economic divide? Well, to solve this mystery, we got to journey way back to the early colonial days of the Americas.
See how densely populated Latin America was in the 1500s compared to a totally sparse North America? Spanish colonizers basically exploited those dense populations. They set up rigid systems to funnel massive wealth to elites.
Like the Mita system, it forced indigenous people into horrific mining labor, leaving a pretty devastating legacy.
Crazy enough, Peruvian regions hit by the historical Mita remain visibly poorer than their neighbors even today. Meanwhile, English colonists in Jamestown tried forcing locals to work, but just faced starvation and total failure.
They only survived by giving settlers property rights and a political voice, accidentally birthing early democracy.
Now, looking at modern wealth mapping, it's super tempting to just blame geography, right?
But honestly, myths blaming tropical climates, disease, or bad soil, they just don't match the historical facts.
In fact, tropical regions were incredibly wealthy back then. European colonization literally reversed their global fortunes.
The real game changer is institutions. Think America's highly competitive banking versus Mexico's totally unstable monopolies.
That perfectly explains why Bill Gates got rich innovating while Carlos Slim just leveraged massive political monopolies.
Slim used legal loopholes like the recurso de amparo to completely sidestep any fair market competition.
But get this, when Slim tried those exact tactics in the US, strong local institutions blocked him entirely.
So the true divide? It's inclusive institutions that empower citizens versus extractive ones that just exploit them.
Inclusive systems protect property and spark innovation. Extractive elites, they just trap nations in endless poverty.
Look closely at your own life. Are the institutions governing you inclusive or extractive? It shapes your future.